This vessel is El Conquistador, and today on El Conquistador Plays Fuzion. Ha! Party games have come a long way since their humble beginning on December 18th of 1998. That is when we gamers got Mario Party 1 for N64. That game changed everything. Certainly there were multiplayer games before it, but no party games existed, probably. Nonetheless, gamers weren't really invited to parties, so we didn't know what to do. Certainly there were bowling parties, mini golf parties, roller rink parties, but El Conquistador never experienced any of those because he had no friends. So Mario Party filled that void. And then the gracious overlords of Nintendo gave us Mario Party 2. And then they also gave us Mario Party 3 and Mario Party 4 and Mario Party 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and Superstars and Mario Party in the basement alone playing by yourself. There's probably others. But did you know that in the humble year of 2001, there was another party game for the more grown-up kids who owned an Xbox? And that game is entitled Fuzion Frenzy. So even though El Conquistador still has no friends, party games are alive and well, and this one is a hidden gem. So, that's enough talk for now. El Conquistador is going to pick up his Xbox Series X controller and go back to a simpler time where the controller was 18 times this size. All right. So we are going to play a simple tournament mode, 2 stages, and we're going to pick dub. The characters don't seem to matter in this. And we're going to face a computer. We're going to start on easy, because LC hasn't really played this game in years. But basically, it's just a bunch of mini-games. And again, El Conquistador can't really think of too many mini-games that existed before Mario Party. And let alone, adding on all these. So we're just smashing bugs here, and we got to avoid the trains and other people. Now again, you expect the computer to be kind of stupid, being easy. LC is in green, if you hadn't noticed. This game probably had an online element to it. Of course, those servers would have been long since shut down. And that would be the only way El Conquistador would have had anybody to play with on this, because, hey, come on over and play Fuzion Frenzy really isn't, it really isn't the way to get anybody to do anything with you. Nonetheless, games with mini-games are just really fun. Games within the games. Actually, you know what? El Conquistador did think of a good one. It was South Park Chef's Love Shack. He offhand doesn't remember when that game was released, but it was a trivia game, and in between each round of trivia, you had mini games. So that one was pretty fun, although a bit limited. That was likely the same year as Mario Party, possibly before, but nobody played that. Mario Party is what got us to this genre. Oh. Okay, we got to jump. See, that's the thing. You got to really pay attention to what you're doing here. Only have one more electrical shock left. Woo! And so, of course, your standing dictates how many gems you get. Okay, good. We got one guy left. Not the end of the world if we don't get first. There's a couple rounds. Again, LC messed with this game a little bit just to get his bearings on it again, but this is definitely something he spent a lot of time playing back in the day. And actually, back on 360 because he never owned an Xbox. Yeah! He never owned the original Xbox because of how stupid that controller was. He can't believe people actually want that, and they re-released that piece of crap. But they did, and, you know, that's the way it goes. But he doesn't remember why, but something about this game, he decided to buy it, and of course it was backwards compatible, and he's owned it ever since, and he just decided to randomly look for this, and of course it plays on the Series X, which is awesome. And that is the advantage of Xbox these days. So, he didn't actually read the instructions on this, but it looks like we're a team and we're smashing bugs. That is a theme here. Oh, ouch. Just smashing bugs. You know, it's something you could do in real life, but it's not as fun. Although anytime LC thinks about smashing bugs, he thinks of that episode of King of the Hill where Dale poisoned himself from all the years of using the intense poisons, and he had to climb through a vent and just kill all the bugs by hand. Oh, jeez. That exploding thing is not helpful. Oh, minus 50 points. Okay, so that we don't want to do that. Yikes. It's really hard to avoid that thing once you hit it. They're making some grunting sounds there. All right, well that's, you know, we didn't win that one. Okay, so we got to grab orbs. So LC remembers this one. So he's only gonna wager 3. He's gonna play it safe. And this is the final round of stage 1. Just a way to get you some more things. This one you can kind of beat up people and take their gems. See, they're just fighting each other. Ooh, you can also drown in this one. Ah. Oh, LC's down there. You know, the other fun thing about party games is that anybody can just pick it up and play. Of course, you can get better at them. LC has a friend named Ralph Wood, who was just absolutely incredible at the first Mario Party game, and nobody could beat that guy in minigames, so we had to do nefarious things to steal his stars. But you certainly can get pretty good at these, but again, anybody can pick these up and just play and enjoy themselves. And, of course, nobody wants to lose, but it's definitely something you can you have fun with, and if you don't win, it's all right. But, of course, LC wins. So, it's going to take us to stage 2, and we'll see if LC can win overall. Okay, we're going to go to the waterfront. Odd one out. Oh, okay. So another orb game. All right. And there is an option to practice these, but nobody wants to see El Conquistador practice. Practice? What are you talking about, practice? LC thinks he has an orb. Oh, do we all have orbs? All right, well, we're just going to beat these people up. That's a fast escalator. Oh! That stinks! Well, the last second beatdown, LC got eliminated. Ah, well, that's disappointing. See, that's what happens when you get all penisy. Uh-oh. There's another one that LC clicked through too fast. Thankfully, this is an older game, and there's not much... there's not many buttons used. This is pretty much a simple race game of like bumper boats. There's actually a neat place near El Conquistador that has these bumper boats. You can spray each other with dirty water. It's a good time. Yeah, there's no chance they're going to beat old LC on this one. He's going to lap them. LC is something of a scientist himself, and well, that makes him good at racing games. Hey, LC wins! That was not a challenge whatsoever, especially considering he didn't even read the instructions. But racing games, mini games, whatever, there's not much you can do other than making the computer really dumb when it's that level of easy. All right. What? Okay. Ooh, lots of sixes there. That's not good. Energy ball. Oh, another team one. Ew. Grab orbs, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Carried over the floor lights. Alright, so this is basically like the final round of the last one. Ha ha ha! Oh. This is getting intense. So, since this is on easy, sometimes the computer just stops moving, which is kind of really funny. They couldn't program it to just be slower. They just have to stop. Oh, you can pick up trees and stuff. Yeah, let's just get that in there. Yo, I don't even have the ball. Yeah, no doubt we won. This being in 2001, this game is trying real hard to make your characters look cool. And there's not much cool about this. All right, so this is the Fuzion Frenzy. So this is where we got LC supposes he'll risk the same amount as the other guy in charge, because we're not on a team anymore. At least the map changed, being in a different locale. So LC's just going to focus on his color as they're all fighting it out. Ha 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 ha! Don't you come in LC's world. Yo! Oh, there's a boat. LC's on a boat. He's on a boat. He's on a boat. So there's no doubt LC's going to win this one. But again, this was on easy, so there wasn't much of a challenge here. But it's just a matter of remembering how to play, getting back into it. So not too shabby. Very nice. All right, so the winner's circle here. Loser, Naomi. Zach, also loser. Samson, definitely loser. He doesn't even have any hair. And Dub wins. That is El Conquistador. What an exciting time to be alive. He won a party game against the computer. Okay, as usual, we're going to take a little break because even if you're at a party, it's nice to take a bathroom break or a snack break or maybe something else. Just to clear your mind a little bit of whatever party games might be going on. So El Conquistador will be right back, and we'll get back to partying. Actually, though, LC didn't really need to go far because what is really great at parties is reading Shakespeare. You see, us gamers, unless we've played Final Fantasies 1 through 9, which contain a lot of reading, we don't have the culture that other people might at a party. So it's important to go to any party and read some Shakespeare. So El Conquistador brought along a friend, and we're going to read an excerpt from Romeo and Juliet. This will be from Act 2, Scene 2. El Conquistador will be playing the role of Juliet, and his friend will be Romeo. "O Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name, or if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet."
"Shall I hear more, or shall I speak at this?"
"'Tis but thy name that is thy enemy. Thou art thyself, though not a Montague. What's Montague? Is it nor hand, nor foot, no arm, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man? Oh, be some other name. What's in a name? That which we call a rose, by any other name would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called, retain that dear perfection which he owes without that title. Romeo, doff thy name, and for that name, which is no part of thee, take all myself."
"I take thee at thy word. Call me but love, and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth I never will be Romeo."
"What man art thou, that thus be screened at night? So stumblest on my counsel?"
"By a name I know not how to tell thee who I am. My name, dear saint, is hateful to myself, because it is an enemy to thee. Had I it written, I would tear the word."
"My ears have not yet drunk 100 words of that tongue's uttering, yet I know the sound. Art thou not Romeo and a Montague?"
"Neither, fair maid, if either thee dislike. How comest thou hither? Tell me, and wherefore? The orchard walls are high and hard to climb, and the place death, considering who thou art. If any of my kinsmen find thee here."
And scene. Thank you, LC's good friend. And yeah, take that to your next party. Shakespeare, anything will do. All right, let's clean this up now. All right. Well, let's get back to Fuzion Frenzy. Okay. So this time we are going to do 2 stages. We'll pick our boy Dub again, and we are going to try to play on hard and see if we can get anywhere with that. So, maybe they're different rounds. Collector. Grab loose white pods and shoot them off other players' tails. Okay. A and B seem to be the only things that really do anything in this game. 1, go! Oh. Okay. So basically you just collecting things and you can kind of shoot. LC just noticed now they have some snarky sayings like touchdown. Very, ooh, weapon. Very 2001 of them. So this is so much more intense. The computer is actually doing things now and getting getting better. LC is trying pretty hard here. Yeah, they keep stealing it. Yikes, third place. At least the contest was close, so there's a chance. We got some gems, so that's the important part. Okay, reverse and shoot. All right. All right, we got a shield right next to us. We're gonna get purple. Yeah. Oh, he spawned and killed LC. That's ridiculous. These things move slow and are unresponsive. Oh no. Okay, so you can try to do some bouncage. The shield is what you need to get. Okay. This is brutal. Red is 90-some points. Wow. So obviously they are much better on the hard level. So 4th place. Not even close. Well, this is not going to end well. But we already knew that. The fact remains, though, is this is a really fun game. It's a shame there's no more online servers for this. LC wonders if this is ever something that could come back. Is this the same game we just played? Oh, you know what? So it's just a variation to see who can get the biggest chain of balls. Okay, so some of them will become part of you. Give LC his balls back. You know, you can always tell when a game's enthralling because long-time viewers will know LC doesn't run short of things to say, but this does give a certain level of intensity that LC is just super into this. And oh well, first place we you know, we all won. That's great. Everybody gets a trophy. But it just goes to show that, you know, graphics aren't everything in gaming. There's so many new games out, but it's not really about the graphics that much anymore. So look at all the we're gonna bet them all. We're gonna bet the house. It's about that all those freemium games that are out. They don't have the best graphics, but people are just having a great time with Fortnite and Fall Guys and Rumbleverse and Multiverses. I mean, there's just so much stuff out there. Oh! There was stuff that went down and attacked OLC. That's no good. How's that guy at 130 already? Jeez. Wow, they are good. Well, gang, it looks like a round 2 won't be necessary to tell that LC's not going to win this one. But really fun game here. Someday LC hopes to play this again with other people. But a 21-year-old game, it's still incredible to think about. You know, is there... You know, it was a big thing, too, was LAN parties. You know, Halo was huge on that. Everybody would bring their console. LC did go to a few LAN parties with other nerds. Well, LC got a big 4th place again. So there's really no point in continuing this. Hard is just too hard. But you know what? A really fun game. The simplest of games are sometimes the best. You know, get some friends, have a party, play Fuzion Frenzy. It is on Xbox Game Pass right now, so even if you haven't owned it for 20 years like LC has, it's still a game you can get into today, and it works on your Xbox Series X. What better use of the power that's contained within that console than to play a 20-year-old game? But all joking aside, really fun game. Have yourself a party just like they did in the old days. Have some friends over. This is not a split screen game, so nobody's getting accused of screen looking, and you're just going to have a great time. And that's all El Conquistador has to say about that. So if you ever want to party with El Conquistador, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, let them know in the comments how you feel about all this, and maybe we'll get together and party someday. Anyways, have a great day, gamers, and we'll see you next time.